5 years ago. He's taken part in all the 46 matches that Forest have played in this competition during the 8-year reign of Brian Clough, and tonight Robertson is on the eve of his 30th birthday. But Gary Birtles misses the opportunity to face his old club because of a shin injury. So into Forest's attack comes 21-year-old Peter Davenport. Brian Clough thought long and hard about recalling Viv Anderson at right back and moving Ken Swain into midfield, but finally opted to delay Anderson's comeback. He's been recovering from a training accident with England back in October. No team worries for Manchester United, unchanged again. Ron Atkinson's only decision today was his choice of substitute. Lou Macari once more gets that job. Brian Robson starting 1983 as captain of club and country, and watched here tonight by the England manager, Bobby Robson. Manchester United then kick off. Two clubs here separated only by goal difference in the first division. United second, Forest third. The key factor in this fifth round Milk Cup tie is the condition of the pitch. Temperature at kick-off time around the freezing mark. The pitch has been hardening all afternoon. The players were experimenting with different types of footwear in the warm-up. The first corner goes Manchester United's way, earned for them by Remy Moses. Steve Sutton in the Forest goal, testifying to the hardness of the goal mouth by wearing tracksuit bottoms. Arnold Muren to take the corner. Stapleton ducking in. 10 is Whiteside. Muren again. And Sutton in trouble. Koppel puts it in. And the goal is ruled out for a concerted challenge on the Forest goalkeeper by three Manchester United players. Koppel tucks it over the line. The goal doesn't count. Robson climbing well. Manchester United determined to start positively here. Ron Atkinson has called this match the most important for the club since he took over as manager some 18 months ago. Davenport trying to link up with Stephen Hodge. 5 for Manchester United is Kevin Moran. The header from Ian Bowyer. Moses going in bravely, and bravery might be a key quality. Ian Wallace withstanding a nudge in the back from Moran. But when the free kick comes, it's for Manchester United as Moses went down. In charge tonight is Bert Newsome from Telford in Shropshire. Mike Duxbury. Frank Stapleton doing well in the first aerial challenge with his old Arsenal teammate Willie Young. Played short for Remy Moses. Stapleton trying to cushion a header on Muren. And McQueen thumped it in. Sutton totally beaten by the power of the shot. And Manchester United get the start they were looking for. Stapleton and then Muren were involved with earlier headers, but McQueen, no nonsense in that finish. The goal coming in the 3rd minute. Gordon McQueen, who's been having a spot of back trouble, but showing that he was fully fit when that chance came his way, and fully alert too. Manchester United have never won this competition. They're looking tonight to get into the semi-finals for the 5th time. Robertson. Here's Swain. Swain again. Robson playing it the way he was facing. It's certainly going to be a difficult pitch on which for players to turn and twist. Duxbury. Remy Moses. Holding possession by Hodge. Davenport reacting quickly. Promising work from two of the younger Forest brigade here. Wallace is in the middle as Hodge goes on and then goes down. Kevin Moran was the defender. And Mr. Newsom points for the goal kick. Hodge made good progress here. Moran was drawn out of the middle. There certainly seemed to be contact between the two players. Koppel. Whiteside turned well. And Sutton was down sharply. Norman Whiteside had to withstand the late tackle, I think, from Ken Swain as he turned. Threaded to his feet by Moses. Whiteside recovering his balance. Sutton saved well. Young. Proctor. Young had to stretch. And Stapleton is onside here. And Manchester United have men arriving in the middle. And here's Moses, who lost control at the vital moment from a short pass played his way by Steve Koppel. Manchester United certainly conducted their planning, expecting Robertson to be on Mike Duxbury's side of the field. But he's threatening Arthur Orbiston and Arnold Muren. Robertson again. Turning past Whiteside. Todd taking over. Here's Bowyer. Swept in by Hodge. Davenport. And now Gunn. And again, Nottingham Forest are neat in their build-up. Bowyer. Davenport. Hodge involved again. And a cross that had Robson missing his kick. Forest want a penalty as Arnold Muren took it with his body. Well, that's how he would describe the incident. But the referee will have nothing to do with Forest claims. Hodge once more getting to the byline. Robson missed his kick. Muren was right behind him. And Ian Wallace was very much on the spot, and he thought Forest should have had the penalty. Hodge going on ahead of Gunn. And again, Forest working their triangles. Davenport. He's got away from Moran, and they look towards the referee again. Although, significantly, Davenport wasn't amongst those Forest players appealing. But Manchester United fought looking a little static and slow at the back. In the end, it was more of a stumble by Davenport on that occasion. Now Moses. Koppel will have to hold in check as Gunn came close to him, and he found a route past him until Gunn brought him down, and is going to be spoken to by referee Newsom, and is going to be booked. And I think the sign from Ian Bowyer, with one finger raised, is that it's the first foul that Gunn has committed. But nevertheless, the referee feels the punishment should include a booking for Bryn Gunn. Duxbury then with the free kick. Sutton has come. Todd knew where his goalkeeper was. Forest have had their possession in this first half without manufacturing real direct shots to test Gary Bailey. But they're winning the battle so far in midfield. Duxbury diverting the ball out off Davenport. Push by Todd on Whiteside. McQueen has stayed back on this occasion. Whiteside did well to pull the ball down and turn. It was Robson who was trying to twist into the overhead kick. And it ends with a United corner. Young has half an eye on Gordon McQueen. United have congregated on the near post as well, with Moran, Whiteside and Stapleton. And Proctor out-jumping Robson, but at the expense of another corner. This time United bury the ploy, and McQueen goes right in on the line. Try and hamper the view of the goalkeeper. Robson came in, Koppel tried to turn it in. Forrest pushing out quickly, making Duxbury think here, and settle in the end for a back pass. Koppel, but there was no one breaking behind him. Having to turn, Stapleton pressing on, and it was Whiteside who went down, but Stapleton's shot came out off the outside of the post. It was Stapleton's work in the first place that made the chance, because he harried Colin Todd here. At the same time, Whiteside was aware of the possibilities as well, as Sutton came out. It broke for Stapleton, but it was the post that denied him. Davenport. Free kick given against McQueen for a dangerous play. The long leg was raised. Swain and Robertson here debating the possibilities. Here's Swain. Stapleton trying to carry his share of the defensive burden, but he's made a mistake. Ulverston had to be across with some determination. Stapleton was wanting the ball to run out for a goal kick. And Forrest had the corner. And Hodge, who'd covered a lot of ground to try and flick it on, and had lost his marker for a moment. It was an intelligent move. And Hodge comes short for the corner. Back for Robertson. Uran trying to stop it going behind for another corner. And in the end, United rather fortunate to come away with the ball with Stapleton. Well, it's covered all the way through for Whiteside. The ball skidding to Norman Whiteside. Almost the entire Forest team. Having set himself for the shot, he put it into the crowd. Hodge. Wallace is trying to muscle Moran out of the way, and that's the way the referee saw it. Duxbury. Bowyer, Moses. And Robson breaking from the flick from Whiteside. Still Brian Robson. Always seemed to be in his mind to have the shot. from Muren, but picked out Stapleton, and Whiteside had gone near post and found the ball just coming behind him. A little flurry from United to finish the half. They have struggled to score goals at times this season, but they've got goals from many departments and are grateful for Gordon McQueen's effort after 3 minutes here. But Nottingham Forest will argue as to whether Arnold Muren handled shortly after the goal, and indeed another penalty claim was turned down. But at half-time at Old Trafford, it's Manchester United 1, Nottingham Forest 0. It promises to be an intriguing second half. Join us again after the break. Back to Old Trafford, where the side that has played the better football in the first 45 minutes, Nottingham Forest, are trailing by 1-0. And Clough has certainly made Manchester United think with a couple of tactical adjustments here. But Forest in need of a goal to avoid a repetition of last year's fate in this competition when they went out in the 5th round at Tottenham. Moran with the first free kick of the second half. Whiteside rather with a header. Here's Orbiston. And they've left Koppel, which could be costly for Forest. The referee points for a corner, and Koppel jogs away to take it. He was given too much space deep into the Forest area to turn and set his sights. Koppel's corner. Here's McQueen. Bowyer ducking in. The back heel came from Muren. Whiteside needed the alertness of Proctor, who was the first to react for Forest. Arnold Muren, one of 2 Manchester United players to change their boots at half-time. Muren and Koppel both putting in longer studs. Young only half getting it away. There's Muren on his stronger side. Muren again. Muren half appealing for a corner. The referee, in fact, checked with the linesman. So much pressure on Manchester United this season after considerable financial investment. The supporters expect some trophy to come their way. The league is certainly looking more difficult for them. Moses. Here's Duxbury. Whiteside. Robson trying to play it quickly, but a little too quickly. And Hodge again showing the composure to play his way out of a tight corner. Davenport guiding it on, Hodge chasing and unsettling McQueen. He's the youngest of the Nottingham Forest players tonight. It's an impressive performance from 20-year-old Steve Hodge. Duxbury. Sensing the point of danger. Duxbury. Certainly Manchester United can't feel they've got the job done here yet. Moses. Todd misjudged it. And Koppel! He found a gap where there seemed to be none. The original ball in from Remy Moses deceived Colin Todd in the air, and Koppel got away from Swain, and the power of the shot was too much for Sutton. So United start the second half as they did the first, with the boost of a goal. The goal coming in the 50th minute. And will 2-0 be too much for Forest? Whiteside. Koppel again. Stapleton! This time Young was the defender. He was beaten by the trajectory. And Stapleton waited behind Young from Koppel's cross. And Stapleton picked his spot towards the bottom corner, but it was a foot wide. It's Colin Todd. Robson recovered his balance. Given Forest's way. Moses was the player who was over-exuberant in the challenge. Boga. Here's Robertson. United have deployed Koppel on that side of the field. Extra preventive measure. Koppel's pass forward. Well controlled by Whiteside. Here's Albiston. Whiteside has beaten the offside trap. Stapleton. And it was Albiston's shot. The linesman flagged for offside against Norman Whiteside, but he was way out by the corner flag. The referee overruled him. Ruled that Whiteside wasn't interfering with play, and the ricochet from Albiston's shot gives United the corner. McQueen and Robson, no goal. Pushing as the ball came in, presumably by McQueen. Rules out Robson's moment of triumph. Drops for Wallace. Hodge. It's a mistake that might let in Whiteside here. Just a little of the commitment has dropped from Forest's game. Koppel. Koppel got the throw that he was looking for. Now Muren. It's an awkward bounce for Stapleton. Robertson tried to retrieve the ball, but what I think he felt was a shoulder-to-shoulder confrontation with Frank Stapleton. The referee saw it otherwise. Perhaps another chance for United to exploit Muren's accuracy at set pieces. McQueen! They've done just that. And Forest surely of the Milk Cup now. Muren curled it in. McQueen was already off on his run. Punished marking that had become more and more lax as the second half developed. And 2 goals for the tall centre-back. There's often a feeling at Manchester United that McQueen perhaps doesn't get as many goals as he should. It's Muren who got his head to it. And Forest want to use the ball going out of play to make their substitution. Mark Proctor, who was very nearly left out of the starting lineup, is the player who's replaced. And Stuart Gray, who can play in midfield or at the back, comes on as substitute. Gunn. Hodge challenging McQueen. Now Wallace. And it breaks for Hodge. Prepared to take on Moran. Well, once Forest had men in the United box then. And they have a corner. But their attacks have been sporadic in the second half. Now Gunn. Robertson. Bailey gets his hands warm at last. Robertson's pass came all the way through for Koppel. Now what's the referee going to make of that? Frank Stapleton fell awkwardly. Bryn Gunn was the defender. Stapleton, I think, was hoping there was enough weight on Koppel's pass to bypass Gunn.
Your attention, please.
In the end, Gunn rather slid into him, and Stapleton fell awkwardly. On his feet, but holding the right elbow. So play restarting with a United free kick. But here's Wallace. Gunn. No need for United to take any risks at the back. Swain. Earlier this week, Brian Clough was making efforts to try and sign the Chesterfield midfield player Danny Wilson. He hasn't altogether given up hope of a deal there. Maybe he'll sharpen his efforts. As looks likely now, Forest go out here. Gunn has to turn, right side chases, but Sutton can collect. Well, Brian Clough has had some great nights in this competition. I'm afraid this is turning out not to be one of them. This is Davenport. Hodge. Easy for Duxbury. Young reacting quickly. So too did right side. And now Duxbury. Only Stapleton up with him. Duxbury prepared to go it alone. Stapleton acting as the decoy. And now Robson. Still Robson. United finish in style. The goal for Robson, but the credit to Duxbury. Forest were committed at the other end. had to gamble. Duxbury exploited the situation to his advantage. Good work off the ball from Stapleton, and then Robson arrived to keep his balance and his composure. And Brian Robson becomes the first Manchester United player into double figures this season. And Stapleton, for his pains, is sent crashing by a combination of Gunn and Robertson. Forest certainly posed a number of interesting questions in the first half. Unfortunate perhaps to go in 1 goal down at half-time. We've seen a different tale unfold in the second 45 minutes. And here goes Stapleton, trying to get behind Young. He's valiantly tried to stem the tide. McQueen wanting to give the crowd a finale, and he raised the foot at Steve Sutton's clearance as we go into injury time. Bowyer. Now Swain. Final whistle. A night that Gordon McQueen will remember for a long time. 2 goals from him. Brian Robson on the score sheet as well, his 10th goal of the season. Steve Coppell, the other United scorer. And they go into the semi-final of the Milk Cup, and in the space of 10 days, Forest's hopes in the 2 domestic knockout competitions have been dashed. And Ron Atkinson maintains his recent record of producing a side to outgun Brian Clough. The final score at Old Trafford, it's Manchester United 4, Nottingham Forest 0.
Well, Gordon, you must have left a very delighted dressing room behind.
Yeah, I think all the lads are very pleased at getting into the semi-final, because we've not done too much in the way of semi-finals over the last few years, and I think the crowd are pleased, and obviously the directors and the manager and coaches are pleased, and all the players are delighted as well.
And when was the last time you got 2 goals in a match?
I think that was in my Leeds United days was the last time. I think it was against Middlesbrough or something at Ellen Road. Oh no, I think I scored 2 here against Stoke for United. Can't remember, last year or the year before, and once before with Leeds against Middlesbrough, but it doesn't happen that often.
And which one gave you most pleasure?
Well, obviously I think the shot, because usually when I hit them, they end up like in the Stretford end or whatever, even further down the road than that. And it was a cross for Remy here, and in fact Arnold Muir done very well. He heard me shout, and he meant to do that header, although it doesn't look like it on the television, and it just sort of set up nicely, and I whacked it, and it went in the net, and it was lovely.
An unusual goal for you, really, wasn't it?
Well, any time I shoot and it goes in, it's an unusual goal. You know, I usually get them from headers or such like, but it gave me a lot of pleasure anyway, because as I say, they're few and far between the type of goals for me anyway.
And then the second goal, I mean, really sealed it up to make it 3-0, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so. The ploy had been throughout most of the match that I was to keep Willie Young at the back post and not get involved in the set pieces at all, just drag him out of things, and thought maybe Frank Stapleton and Kevin Moran would be able to take advantage of the other defenders. But this time I just fancied a little run, and I don't think Willie picked me up and gave me a free header, and that went in as well, so it was lovely.
Well, between you and me and the nation, do you think you would go for the hat-trick at the end?
Well, I think I ended up like up the park a bit, but I wasn't that bothered. But it was the manager who says, "Go on, get up and play there and try and get your 3," and I did, and of course I never get anywhere near 3, so I think that was asking a bit too